Before tanks, before drones, before the safe distance of modern war, there was Rome. And in Rome's battles, there was no safe distance. Only steel, flesh, and the scream that came after. The gladius pierced. Blood poured. Men fell. And for the ones who didn't die, for them, the true war was only just beginning. Rome carved its name into history with marble triumphs and legends of glory. We remember the generals, Caesar, Scipio, Trajan. We remember the monuments, the Colosseum, the triumphal arches, the roads that cut across continents. But hidden in the shadows of Rome's glory lies a forgotten army. Not of the dead, Rome honored the dead, but of the survivors. Men who returned home mutilated, scarred, broken in body and shattered in soul. Men who fought for the empire only to be discarded by it. This is their story, the wounded soldiers of Rome. The men who survived the battlefield. To understand their suffering, you must first step onto a Roman battlefield. Roman warfare was intimate, almost suffocating. No long-range artillery, no modern armor. The Roman gladius was designed for one thing: to stab. Short, deadly, efficient. It struck vital organs with terrifying precision. When it didn't kill instantly, it left wounds that bled for days. The pila, Rome's heavy javelins, tore through shields and bodies alike, often snapping bones in two. Barbed darts bent and twisted inside flesh, impossible to remove cleanly. And when Rome's enemies were Celts or Germanic tribes, the wounds grew even more brutal. Axes that hacked through entire arms. Maces that crushed skulls like pottery. Long, heavy swords that left ragged scars across the body. Roman medical writer Aulus Cornelius Celsus, in De Medicina, describes wounds that are almost unthinkable. Entrails spilling from slashed stomachs. Faces disfigured beyond recognition. Bones shattered into dust. Most of these men died quickly. But for the unlucky ones who lived, their war had only just begun. LD, but never truly returned. Enter the Medici, Rome's legionary doctors. Do not mistake them for modern healers. They were not there to save lives in the way we imagine today. They were there to make soldiers usable again. Every permanent camp had its valetudinarium, a military hospital, divided into sections: fever wards, wound wards, surgical rooms, convalescence halls. Here, men were treated with wine and vinegar as crude antiseptics. Herbs like willow bark, garlic, and mandrake dulled the pain, if they worked at all. But when wounds festered, when blood would not stop pouring, when flesh turned black, there were only two tools left: fire and iron. Red-hot cauterization rods pressed into open wounds. Bronze saws hacking through rotting limbs. Iron hooks pulling shattered bone from torn muscle. No anesthesia. Only wine. Maybe a plant sedative. The screams, ancient writers tell us, could be heard across the entire camp. The Medici were both feared and respected. Feared because they decided who lived, WH.